Well, Philip, let's start with you, and I want to play this for you. This is some of the tape testimony from the Trump White House attorney, Eric Hirschman. He says that John Eastman was willing to tolerate violence to overturn the election. Watch.
They said, you're going to turn around and tell 78 plus million people in this country that your theory is this is how you're going to invalidate their votes because you think the election was stolen? And I said, they're not going to tolerate that. He said, you're going to cause riots in the streets. And he said, words to the effect of there's been violence in the history of our country, Eric, to protect the democracy or protect the republic.
So, Phil, what he's talking about here is John Eastman, the lawyer advising the president. But is it clear to you that Trump was also willing to accept violence to stay in power?
Heck no. There's two questions here. There's a question of whether I think the president did the right thing. No. There's a question of what I think the Department of Justice will do. Let me give you a couple perspectives, Don. Number one, what's the likelihood you could win a conspiracy case? That is a really difficult case to prove. Not only what happened, but what people were thinking when they went down the path that happened on January 6th. Very difficult to prove. That's going to take a lot of people and millions of dollars to pursue. So let's guess that you don't win that case. If you don't win that case at the back end, if you're the Department of Justice, Merrick Garland, the Attorney General, you are perceived to be someone who's pursuing Donald Trump because you have partisan political interests. I'm not saying that Trump did the right thing. I'm not saying that the case is the wrong thing. I'm saying if you're at the Department of Justice, the likelihood you win that case is low. The risk of losing that case is high. I wouldn't pursue it if I were the Attorney General.
Even if people are telling you what they thought and they're telling you that they were inspired to act
sure,
by
but
the
president's going to say, my advisors told me I won. I thought I won. That wasn't a conspiracy.
No, but none of his advisors told him that he won. Not one of his advisors told him he won.
Don, you've got to go not to the court of public opinion, but to the court of law.
No. Hold on. You're not hearing what I'm saying.
I'm hearing
Every single person who testified, his advisors told him, and I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying on this one, every advisor, on this one you're wrong. Every single advisor told him that he lost.
No, you're wrong.
The only people who told him that he won was Rudy Giuliani and the crazy, voting box people.
Don't you think the defense can find witnesses who said the president thought that he won? Come on, Don. The defense is going to find people who said the president believed he was right. How can this be a conspiracy if the president said he was trying to defend democracy?
You didn't ask me. We didn't talk about. You said that the president's advisors told him that he won. Not one
Correct.
of the president's advisors told him he won.
I don't buy it. I'm going to tell you, defense attorneys are going to find people who say the president thought he won.
Fine. Okay.
Let's go, Don. Come on.
No, I just don't see how. And when he had 60 different court cases, there is no way in hell that he thought that he won, and no one with any sense told him that he won. You're not making sense. I'm sorry. You're not making sense right now, Phil.
All right, you lose, but go ahead.
All right. Show me the evidence. Present to me one person who told him that he won, an advisor. Which advisor told him he won?
I'm just saying, are you going to tell me, Don, are you going to tell me, yes or no, that you cannot find a defense witness who says the president thought he won?
I'm not saying you can't find one, but to this point, there isn't one. There is not one. I'm asking you to tell me one person who's told, one advisor, legitimate advisor who testified to the committee, and they told him that Donald Trump won.
Because they told the committee something different than they told the president.
Phil, you are.
Come on.
Come on, man. You're fishing for.
Did you read the press reports about the difference between what people said 2 years ago?
It's not about the
and what
press
they said
reports.
today?
I read the evidence. The evidence
come
that's
on.
presented.
You're wrong.
Okay, fine. If that makes you happy, then you're doing exactly what Trump and Giuliani did. So if that makes you feel good, then
yes,
go ahead.
I am.
So, Scott, another wild moment for Pence attorney Greg Jacob talked about a conversation that he had with John Eastman on January 5th. Eastman makes this distinction between Pence's authority to overturn the election and whether Democratic Vice President